Hello everyone and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. We're closing in on, I believe, the end of this investigation. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to end with Cell 13 because we have Psycho Locks to deal with. So let's go to the Sunshine Coliseum and see what's going on. I don't think we've even checked that out at all yet. Present day, Sunshine Coliseum. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Volant. 7 years has it been. Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I have nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you. Ooh, okay. Let's talk. Oh, this is going to be a brief conversation. I have walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire. Do not be deceived. Volant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who slowed me on my way. Magnifi Gramarye. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Magnifi Gramarye murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember it as if it were only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. For while he vanished, the suspicion upon my own person never did. His partner Zack vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said. That explains why he doesn't like the press. Alright. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. You know, that is kind of, I feel like it's a legit beef. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudeville distraction. And here must I stand smiling at them all. What am I if not a player in some fiendish farce? Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. More Cyclops. I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. Sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Do you have anything I want to present to him? Do I have anything that would? Ooh, should I Alright, let's present that. Could you take a look at this, Mr. Volant? Your forgiveness, I beg. Volant has eyes for naught but the preparations for his show. The Coliseum, the hot air balloon, the sign. Oh, and the balloon cellar. Ah, right. Sorry. What does the balloon guy have to do with this show? Anything else that I'd like to... Maybe that? No, okay. Man. Alright, I guess let's take a look at what we need to break him on. Magnifi's death. Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years I've endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our troupe within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Volant. But right now, I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Volant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. Oh. No, not that one. The other one. And what might that be? I see it bears the Gramarye seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner, but I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles. What? Is that Gramarye? He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trucy Enigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous. Zack is gone, vanished into the void. This is the genuine article. Zack was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. I like his freak out. Why? Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. But he shot Magnifi. Yes, it was Zack, it was. And then he left, and my career as a magician fell into darkness. Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say if you could prove Zack Gramarye shot Magnifi? Was that why you testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Vaillant. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed... But he didn't. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zack Gramarye wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession, in which he admits to the killing of Magnifi Gramarye. See, all according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience believing in the deceptions I have wrought upon myself. Zack wrote this right in front of me, after I explained your situation to him. Oh look, OMG. Oh, now he'll talk, alright. You do know that this confession is nothing but lies. Yes, it's my opinion that Zack Gramarye killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. 2 received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. Oh, so he vanished to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot Magnifi Gramarye in the forehead? If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will, there is nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnifi's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me. I knew it. So Vaillant Gramarye did kill the great Magnifi. So sorry, Mr. Wright, but it was not I who shot my mentor. What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? Did someone come to the room between... Did someone catch on to the plan and come in between the two? So Zack would leave the room knowing that he hadn't shot Magnifi, and Vaillant would come in and see him shot and assume it was Zack. And then Zack would in turn know that he left him alive and now he's dead. And so then Zack would assume it was Vaillant. But now I'm thinking that Zack knew it wasn't Vaillant. There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple such as, I don't know, Knack and Talent Gramarye, maybe? I'm sure that's a reference. I don't get it. Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Vaillant received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person could have fired that pistol that night. I suppose you figured it out by now. It wasn't Zack or Vaillant who shot Magnifi. Was it he himself? Then it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Wait. You don't mean... Well, why would he try to get them to cast suspicion on each other? Also, how would he pull that off? I mean, he's a magician. I guess I can't rule it out. Yes, the great Magnifi Gramarye himself. So Magnifi Gramarye committed suicide. You find it hard to believe. To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility. I would imagine that, like, self-inflicted gunshot would probably be easy to trace. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him, but when I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So you spoke with Magnifi Gramarye? Yes, and this is why I knew what he had done. Magnifi transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner Zach Gramarye, not me. I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was, in a way, more serious than that of murder. What? Your crime? Is Valant Gramarye confessing something to me? What could be more serious than murder? You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. So his crime, I'm guessing, is letting suspicion fall on Zach. There are no secrets between partners, it was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnifi's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands. Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. The demon. Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnifi, and I planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? What? That night I prepared something before going to Magnifi's hospital room. Which was... IV, yeah! So he did do that. IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zach did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But you didn't shoot him. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnifi called me back. I'm sorry, Valant. I am giving my magic to Zach, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please, help him if you can. And I left the room, and then I stopped. The shock of what I'd just been told consumed me. That is when I heard that fateful gunshot. Magnifi Gramarye killing himself? Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zach killed him. He was the one. Frame him and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of his... Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, this really should have been figured out within like 8 seconds. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints. Then I used a syringe to add the IV liquid I'd brought. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnifi died and you framed Zach for his murder. As planned indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but yes. I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valant. Thank you. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I lost everything could I make my decision. You're going to turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zach Gramarye was alive. Well, not anymore. And now it occurs to me, what if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? Well, I can't think of her name. Trucy's mom. You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. I wondered about that. They left that really vague. Her? The mind races and the mouth flaps on my apologies. Forget this matter. No, I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner, Zach Gramarye. Then I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Oh, Zach Gramarye, Shady Smith. Whatever name you prefer, he's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver, and the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I'd have to do to push the darkness for good. Push back the darkness for good. And it would involve paying that man a visit. Alright. So... well, there's only one place left. I'm sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well... could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard, but there's something I need to see. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, we couldn't look at that before. We can do it now. There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is True Mysham. I was right. When I entered the studio, Mr. Mysham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the crime scene. If this is the last letter that True Mysham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. What? Let's see if this atroquinin spray finds anything. Oh. Yup. So this was Drew Mysham's messenger of death. It was this stamp, alright, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. Gotcha. Wait, what? Did we open it? Oh. Or did we steal it? Finally, decisive evidence. An interview request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you. So please release the spell you've put on my daughter. I'll write later with a report?
What's this? A burglar. In jail.
Gavin!
I don't know you moonlighted in larceny, right?
Gavin, there's something I have to ask you.
Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss.
Vera Mysham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin?
There are no known survivors of atroquinin poisoning, but it never hurts to hope.
Okay. I'll be leaving now then.
Right, wait.
Yeah, Gavin?
Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private.
Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it.
Many thanks.
No, I want the letter! Wait, what is happening? Oh no, we're leaving the Matrix. What? Well, oh, it's his button? We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now, it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter. The final trial! Oh! Oh, I'm not ready for this game to end. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Oh, I don't want to do a super short episode. I feel like there's no better place I can leave this, though. Alright. Yeah, I hate to do like a 20-minute episode, but I feel like this is the right place to leave it. And that anything we do from here, I'll try to make it up in the next video. We'll try to go a little bit longer. But man, we're on the last. I'm assuming the last day of the trial. Whoa, I'm so excited to see how this ends. I hope you guys are looking forward to the end as much as I am. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.